Okay, I'd like to call to order this regular council meeting. And the first item is, the second item is disclosure of pecuniary interest in nature thereof. I'll ask any member if they have a pecuniary interest with anything on the agenda they'd like to declare. Seeing none, of course you can declare one anytime if you need to. We have no additions or deletions, no public meeting. So that moves us on to adoption of minutes. And item 1, the regular council minutes of February 25, 2019. And I have a motion moved by Councillor Mayette, seconded by Councillor Grace, that council adopt the minutes of the council meeting of February 25, 2019 as presented. Questions or comments? Seeing none, all in favor? That's carried. Oops. And that moves us on to the Committee of the Whole minutes of February 25, 2019. And I have a motion moved by Councillor Schreider, seconded by the Deputy Mayor, that Council note and file the minutes of the Committee of the Whole meeting of February 25, 2019 as presented. Questions or comments? The minutes? Okay, no questions or comments. Then all in favor? That's carried. And that moves us on to item 6, report of Committee of the Whole, and as an infrastructure and development report. And it has been moved by Councillor Smith, seconded by Councillor Grace, that Council of the Town of Saugeen Shores adopts the Infrastructure and Development Report dated February 25th, 2019, recommending that Council adopt the tree canopy policy. Questions or comments? Seeing none, all in favor? That's carried. That moves us then on to item 7, report of municipal officers or committees. And we have 1, a staff report on the Southampton Coliseum dasher boards and floor replacement. The Director of Community Services, any comments?
No comments.
No. Questions or comments? Actually, let me read that. I better read it first here. It has been moved by Councillor Grace, seconded by Councillor Mayette, that Council authorize that Ball Construction Incorporated be awarded the contract for the construction and renovation of the Southampton Coliseum dasher boards and floor replacement in the amount of $939,189 plus HST, and that the Mayor and Clerk be authorized to sign the necessary documents, and that an additional $97,000 be transferred from the future capital reserve. Questions or comments? The Vice Deputy Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Jane, through you to Jane. When we talk about the removal of floor and boards, like replacement of the boards, Jane, what's happening to is all the boards, like the upright boards, all being replaced? Is that correct?
Correct.
So what's happening? Like there's rotting happening in behind the boards, obviously, and that's one of the main reasons they're being replaced, no doubt. What about the actual boards themselves? Are they going to be salvaged at all? Like say for an outdoor rink someday? Is any of it salvageable?
We had that conversation. We don't expect so at this point. They're extremely old. They're the original boards. They're 42 years old. If there is an opportunity, but however, the conversations we've had is that when they start to come out, they're going to fall apart, to be quite honest. Try to preserve some of them, but chances are possible.
I can understand the backing, the lumber part of it. I just wonder about the front part of it, yeah. if it would be salvageable for that use, that's all. So just a thought.
Councillor Mayette.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Jane, I see we have a completion date for the project. Do we have a start date? When does it start? I know there's a couple of events. I'm thinking about the Rotary Home Show is going to take place in April in there.
Yeah, construction will not start until the Rotary Home Show is complete, and if approved, the facility will be turned over at that time.
So right after that?
Correct.
Yeah, okay, good.
Any comments? Seeing none, I'll ask all in favor. It's carried. All right, that moves us on to bylaws. There are 3 bylaws. I'll ask just up front, does any member wish to remove any of the bylaws for consideration? Then I'll read the recommendation. It has been moved by, or the resolution, pardon me, it has been moved by the Deputy Mayor, second by Councillor Schreider, that the following bylaws are hereby read a first, second, and third time and finally passed and sealed this 11th day of March 2019. 1, 23-2019 being a bylaw to authorize a boundary road agreement with the municipality of Kincardine. 2, 24-2019 being a bylaw to name the outdoor sports complex as the Lamont Sports Park. And 3, 25-2019 being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of the council meetings of the Corporation of the Town of Saugeen Shores. Any questions or comments on the resolution? Seeing none, all in favor? That's carried. That moves us then on to adjournment, and I have a motion moved by Councillor Rich, seconded by Councillor Schreider, that this regular council meeting of March 11, 2019 hereby adjourns at 7:52 p.m. All in favor? That's carried. We are adjourned. Thank you.